Hi. Let's learn about different types of gilts and how to invest in them. Gilts are government bonds in the UK, India, and Commonwealth countries similar to US Treasury securities. The term gilt describes a bond with a low risk of default and a low rate of return, and the name comes from historical certificates with gilded edges issued by the British government. Gilts are sensitive to interest rate changes but provide diversification benefits because of their low or negative correlation with stock markets. Governments issue conventional gilts, which represent the majority of government debt, in the national currency and do not make adjustments for inflation. Conventional gilts are nominal bonds that promise to pay a fixed coupon rate at set intervals, such as every 6 months. When a conventional gilt matures, its holder receives the last coupon and the principal. When issued, the coupon rate of a conventional gilt approximates the market interest rate. Conventional gilts have prescribed maturities, which are often 5, 10, or 30 years from the date of issuance. Index-linked gilts represent bonds with borrowing rates and principal payments linked to changes in the inflation rate. These gilts are similar to US Treasury inflation-protected securities. The UK was the first country to issue inflation-indexed bonds in 1981. Index-linked gilts were first introduced in India in 2013. Index-linked gilts in the UK make coupon payments every 6 months, coupled with the principal at maturity. Coupon rates are adjusted to reflect changes in the UK Retail Price Index. For gilts issued after September 2005, coupon rates are adjusted based on the inflation rate published 3 months ago. Securities issued before September 2005 use an 8-month lag. Low-risk corporate bonds and stocks may also be called gilts or gilt-edged securities. A gilt edge denotes a high-quality item, the value of which remains relatively stable over time. Private sector gilts or gilt-edged securities should not be confused with government bonds. Corporate gilts in the UK or Commonwealth countries are considered the equivalent of blue-chip securities in the United States. A bond described as gilt-edged has top ratings assigned by credit rating services such as Standard & Poor's or Moody's. Gilt-edged bonds have yields below those offered by more speculative bonds. These bonds often serve as the cornerstone of investment portfolios for conservative investors whose top priority is capital preservation. Gilt funds are ETFs or mutual funds that invest primarily in government bonds. In the UK, gilt funds have the conservative objective of preserving capital. Gilt funds often invest in several different types of short-term, medium-term, and long-term government securities. Gilt funds examples include: gilts see their market values change as market rates change. Generally, when interest rates rise, the value of existing bonds falls. When rates fall, bond values rise. No, investors do not have to hold a gilt until it reaches its maturity date. They can sell gilts to other investors on the secondary market. Clean and dirty prices are used when discussing the gilt price on the secondary market. The clean gilt price is its price without accrued interest. The dirty price is the total price you must pay to buy a gilt, equal to its clean price plus any accrued interest since its last interest payment date. Gilts are government bonds in the UK and other Commonwealth countries, though the term commonly refers to high-quality corporate bonds. Gilts are considered safe investments, giving investors a consistent return, though their values can fluctuate with interest rate changes. Here are 4 key takeaways. 1. Government bonds in the UK, India, and Commonwealth countries are known as gilts. 2. Gilts may be conventional gilts issued in nominal terms or index-linked gilts tagged to inflation. 3. Low-risk corporate bonds are commonly referred to as gilt-edged securities. 4. Gilt funds are ETFs or mutual funds that invest primarily in UK government bonds. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.